Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Over the past decade, we have seen a 140% increase in the number of children identified as requiring an education, health and care plan. Today, we have nearly 2 million pupils in England who are identified as having special educational needs. Unfortunately, the rise in demand has not been matched by a corresponding increase in funding. As of October last year, the Department for Education projected a cumulative deficit of £4.6 billion in the dedicated schools grant by the end of 2025-26, alongside a £3.4 billion gap by 2027 to 28 between high needs cost and current funding levels. Our children have for too long been let down by previous governments, and we have had 14 years of conservative austerity. We must urgently re-examine the structure and long-term sustainability of our SEND provision. In my own constituency of Wolverhampton West, the pressure is all too evident. Nearly 9,000 pupils are currently receiving either special educational needs support or have an EHC plan, around 18% of the total pupil population. And if we look at the data more closely, a stark pattern emerges. There is clear correlation between the level of special educational need and the index of multiple deprivation, which means that children in our most deprived areas are significantly more likely to require additional support than their peers in more affluent neighbourhoods. Madam Deputy Speaker, this is not just a matter of education, but a matter of social justice. We must invest in early years intervention and deliver a holistic programme of support. Wolverhampton West is home to 5 state-funded special schools: Tettenhall Wood School, Broadmeadow Special School, Penfield School, Penhall School, close to where I live, and Pine Green Academy, all of which I am very proud, as they have dedicated staff and specialists educating over 650 pupils. However, even with the tireless efforts of our dedicated school staff, our state's special schools are under strain, operating beyond capacity. I am proud of this government having put forward £740 million investment for 10,000 new SEND places, and the spending review documents revealed that the government will spend £547 million in 2026-27 and £213 million in 2027-28. Madam Deputy Speaker, the evidence is damning. Yes, I will give way.
Perhaps my question could go through him to the Minister if he doesn't know the answer. I'm interested in, the 760 million is very welcome, but as it said, it's kind of front-loaded in one year and then halves the following year, and with no indication of where it's going thereafter. How is it part of a sustainable effort to improve SEN, although it may be a welcome short-term intervention?
I thank the honourable member for his intervention. My point is that we have not had the sufficient funding that we need to provide our special educational needs children with the support that they require. And the National Audit Office has warned that without significant change, the current system is financially unsustainable. Madam Deputy Speaker, the evidence is damning. Since 2019, we have seen no consistent improvement in outcomes for children with SEND. We therefore have to take bold, decisive steps to reform our SEND system to ensure that every child, no matter what their needs or background may have, they receive the proper support that they so rightly deserve. Only then can we say that we have removed the barriers to opportunity.